Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Monday, September 11th.
They got to pick it up and take it across the finish line.
It's budget season, and Flagler Beach has a new city manager. Amy Cherry has our top story.
New Flagler Beach City Manager Dale Martin says the budget is his top priority.
Our first public hearing on the city budget is next Thursday. $8 million total, but there's been some things that, in my mind, have not been included in the budget that we need to include our reserve funds. So that'll probably bump the total budget to just north of $10 million.
Martin isn't anticipating too many stumbling blocks.
The budget should be fine. There's a little bit of extra money that I have to challenge the city commission with and find out whether they want to use that for other needs that they want to address or adjust the tax rate. But we're talking about $250,000 to address possible needs or opportunities that they want.
He tells WNZF those needs could include pavement management.
I think there's some things that the city has just grown, and we've always done it that way. And one of the things I think we need to look at is doing an inventory of our roads and developing a scientific plan on how to maintain our roads over the course of the next 20 to 30 years. And you study the pavement conditions. So, well, why are you paving that street this year? Here's a scientific plan, rate the roads, and be able to do that.
Martin says big changes are also coming to downtown Flagler Beach.
The new hotel is supposed to break ground on Monday and start their work. And then we've got the simultaneous project of the beach renourishment as well as the pier reconstruction. So I think downtown is going to be disrupted probably for the next 2 to 3 years.
Construction on a new pier is scheduled to start in October of next year with a completion date in December of 2026.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Several road projects getting underway this week will cause delays for drivers in Palm Coast. The city's stormwater department is replacing a pipe on the 100 block of Boulder Rock Drive, forcing the road to close Tuesday from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Motorists will be asked to use the posted detour and take Botany Lane to Boston Lane to avoid the closure. Wednesday, Florida Park Drive will be closed in both directions between Palm Coast Parkway East and Palm Coast Parkway West for pipe replacement work. That closure will also last from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Eastbound drivers on Palm Coast Parkway will be detoured to Clubhouse Drive, while westbound traffic will be redirected to Old Kings Road and Palm Coast Parkway. Then, on Thursday and Friday, pipe replacement will close Old Kings Road North from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. The stretch of roadway will be closed at Fellshire to the south and Fernora to the north. Drivers heading north can take Fellshire Lane to Fellowship Drive back to Old Kings Road. Those heading south can take Fernora Lane to Fresno Lane to hop back onto Old Kings Road. Overnight closures are also possible with this road project. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
The Palm Coast Fire Department wins a significant matching grant.
The Palm Coast Fire Department proudly announces its success in securing the 2022-23 Emergency Medical Services Matching Grant, administered by the Florida Department of Health with a grant value of over $23,000. This grant, part of the EMS Trust Fund, underscores the department's ongoing commitment to elevating emergency medical services in the community. Lieutenant Patrick Giuliano, Fire Public Information Officer.
The grant allowed us to purchase new equipment to assist us with our life-saving efforts on emergency medical calls. So what we had purchased is a rescue CPR system developed by Zoll, which is a CPR device.
Giuliano adds these revolutionary devices specifically enhance blood flow to vital organs in the brain, directly impacting survival rates. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
2 schools and lots of competition. Flagler County has 2 high schools that may compete on sports fields, but athletic directors and coaches from Flagler Palm Coast and Matanzas High Schools say students compete in the classroom too, but it's a friendly competition. Matanzas High School athletic director Jordan Butler said on a recent episode of Common Grounds that the 2 schools have a lot going on.
We have a lot of programs, a lot of opportunities, even some sports that some other school districts don't offer, such as girls wrestling. Girls wrestling is getting really big now, not just in Florida, but across the nation.
Butler said that while FPC has its tradition of generations of students, Matanzas High School, with its 15-year history, can brag about its 12 championships. You can listen to Common Grounds on Sunday mornings at 10 or on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, the traditions at FPC and a growing Matanzas High School. And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.